We're going to go ahead and get in a comfortable position. Eyes closed. You can lay down, you can sit up, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're comfortable with. We'll put our hands on our knees, eyes closed. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the stomach, focusing on filling the belly first, and then into the chest. We're going to hold for 7 seconds. We're going to release for 8. So breathe in, hold it, and release. All right, we're going to breathe in through the belly, hold it, and release. And one last breath in through the belly, hold it, and release. Now imagine that there's a bright white light starting from the crown of your head, very top of your head, flowing all the way down. I'm going to reach your eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and throat, traveling all the way down your shoulders to your elbows, to your wrists and your fingertips, down in your abdomen, your stomach, continuing down to your knees, ankles, and finally down to the floor. That bright light is going to continue down into the core of Mother Earth. And as that light continues down, this light that surrounds us is the light of protection, of energy, revitalization. This is a space where you can return to at any given point. If things get hectic, chaotic, or if you just want to balance yourself out. Now that you reach the core of Mother Earth, send some love and some energy and some light down to Mother Earth. Now feel Mother Earth send her love and her light and her energy up the outside of the light, like tree roots, traveling all the way up. Reaching your feet and your ankles, your knees and your hips, stomach and your abdomen, traveling up your fingertips, your wrist, your elbows, your shoulders, going up your throat and your mouth, nose, ears, eyes, and finally eclipsing at the crown. As you sit here and you're connected with Mother Earth, and you're connected with yourself, expand your bubble just a little bit to the surrounding area. just outside of your reach, into the room that we're in, the town, state, continent, and the whole planet. All is connected to one, and one is connected to all. As complete oneness.
So now I want everyone to take the bottom of your foot, take either one thumb or whatever, and right in the middle of your foot, press down until you feel that, and maybe feel a little bit of tension there. And then let it go. And then go just a little bit higher right here, and push down here. And then let go. And then right here, and let go. And then right here, and let go. And then right here, and let go. And we're going to do the same on the other foot. Kind of wake everything up from the feet. And then we're going to do the middle right here, and let go. Right here, let go. Right here, let go. Down here, let go. And then right here, and let go. And let's get into a butterfly. Up here like this. And then our breaths are going to go with our legs. So we're going to take a breath in and kind of move your legs closer together, your knees. Hold it. And then as you let it out, slowly push your legs down. Just hold it here for a second. And breathe in, let your knees come a little closer together. And then breathe out and let your knees go down a little further. Should be able to get a little deeper stretch. And then breathe in, knees go up a little bit. And breathe out, knees go down towards the ground. And then just sit here for a moment and let everything open up. All right, and let's let our legs out. This one's easy. This one anyone can do. So just gonna lie flat on our backs, or if you want to lay on your stomach, you can do that, and then just star yourself. Whatever you, I don't know what the correct terminology is. Just spread yourself out as much as you can. Patrick the star, yeah. And then you can kind of move your hips a little bit from side to side if you like. You can move your shoulders and your arm, let your arms stretch out. Either side, kind of move your body a little bit and just feel the stretch. Or you can just lie here and not do anything. And don't try to stretch too hard. You just have to stretch where you feel a little stretch and you're good. We're not here to show off. We're just here to feel good and make it so we can do things today, whatever it may be. Just keep breathing normally because it feels nice to just lie down. You don't get to do this too often, or maybe you do. But if you do, are you stretching out? If you're lying down or if you're sitting on the couch or whatever, you can still move around. You can still stretch while being lazy. I think that's the key to life. And then we're going to sit back up. And then, so we're going to put both of our arms down sort of at 45 degrees, fist or whatever. And then we're going to pretend like we have really heavy buckets that are attached to our hands. And so maybe like a 5-pound bucket, and we're just going to pretend like we have that and have the feeling that we have that and start to lift up so we have our hands up at the top. So do that. Really feel like you're lifting up these big buckets. Feel your arms turn on. Get up to the top. Look up. Take a big deep breath in. And then breathe out and fall forward. You can touch your toes, great. You can't touch them, just go as far as you can go. There's no right or wrong place to be right now. Just whatever is stretching you a tiny bit. If you can get your hands and your fingers on your toes, you can push your toes forward and get a little extra stretch. And then we're going to take a breath in and pull back our hands up about halfway up our shins. Breathing in. And then breathe out and go a little deeper into the stretch. And pull your hands back up about halfway up your shins. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Go a little deeper into the stretch. We'll do one more of these. Breathe in, pull your hands back a little bit. And then breathe out. Go deep into the stretch. And don't try to outdo yourself too crazy. Just get it where you feel a stretch. And that's good. All right. And let's let that kind of get all right. And then we're going to flip on over here onto, let's go into child's pose like Sean's doing here. Just put your arms out like you're in a tabletop and then just push back and feel that stretch in your back, in your shoulders, wherever you need to feel the stretch. And remember to breathe. If you don't breathe, you might have trouble. That's Dr. Ben advice there. We're going to take a breath in and we're going to go into Cobra, which is like this. And let it out and go back into child's pose. And then breathe in back into cobra. And then breathe out back into child's pose. And then breathe in back into cobra. And then breathe out back into child's pose. And then we're going to bark up, jump up into downward dog. And if you can't, just stay in tabletop. And then tell me if there's any parts of you that feel tight. And we can work on those. If not, we'll keep it easy. Lower back and hamstrings, okay? All right. So then Sean can get the hamstrings later, and I'll get the lower back. So let's get down onto our backs. And feet down on the ground, knees up towards the ceiling. And we are going to lift our hips up into the bridge when we breathe in. So breathe in, lift your hips up. Keep your hands down on the ground. Hold it. And then let it air out and go halfway down. And hold it. Take a breath in and go back up. Maybe a little higher. And then breathe out and go halfway down. Breathe in, back up to the top. Breathe out, go halfway down. Breathe in, go all the way up. Breathe out and go down to the ground. One more back up. Breathe in, go back up. Hold it here. You can clench your hips and your butt better. And then breathe out, go back down to the ground. And then pull your knees back to your chest and get into a cannonball. No pools yet to jump into, but we'll get there. I mean, that's a summer class. Yeah, the perfect cannonball. All right, let's go. Knees back up, feet on the ground. We're gonna do one more bridge. Breathe in all the way up. If you can't do it, just sit there and we'll catch you back up in a second. And then breathe out, down to the ground, back into cannonball. And you can kind of move your body side to side if you like. Kind of fun. Let's put our legs down. We're going to take our right leg first and we're going to put it over our left leg and we're going to try to crack your back or whatever. Just kind of get your knee down, your right knee inside the knee down to the ground. That's good. Just sit here and stretch and breathe into it. Just a little tight. Focus your breath on where it is and have it travel to that spot. And then let's switch sides and let's put that left leg over the right leg and the inside of your left knee down towards the ground. Got a little extra stretch. All right, now let's let that unravel.
All right. So next, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna stand up for a second.
Everyone good?
All right, cool. All right, we're gonna take our left leg. We're gonna place it forward. We're just gonna bend at the knee. We're gonna keep steady on the back leg. We start. You're gonna feel that stretch from your foot all the way up to the top. Bring it back. Step forward with our right leg. You can do a dramatic step, like super, like that. I can't do that. Not that flexible yet. Step it back. All right, now it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but we're gonna try and get down like this in prayer pose. You can be on, yeah, on your tiptoes. Everyone's doing good. Okay, cool. Tiptoes are on flat. I can't do flat. I'm not that flexible yet. But we're gonna create some resistance on our hips by pushing out from our hands, opposing. We're gonna take a few deep breaths here. So I have learned in this journey that women's stress goes to their hips, so it's important to stretch the hips out every day, or as often as we can. I never knew that. As a dude, I never knew. Hands on the ground. Let yourself come up. Yeah, no handstand. No headstands or handstands. Yeah, yeah. All right, we're going to sit back down. All right, so we're going to take our left leg. I'm going to put it back. And that right leg is going to brace. I'm going to turn at the hip from the front. So we're going to turn at the hip. I guess I should be mirroring you guys, but I'm not. You're gonna feel it on your rib cage area from your hips all the way up. You're doing it correctly. If you take a deep breath, you'll feel the pull within the lungs into the right side. And then we're gonna come up, keep it steady, and then we're gonna lean forward, touching the ground with our left forearm. And you can still support yourself with the right hand on the ground. And then we're gonna come up and we're gonna switch legs. Get around. All right, we're just gonna do a light twist from the knee, from the hip. Feeling that stretch in our abdomen. And we're gonna lean forward from the hip, touching the forearm on the ground. And we're gonna come up. And we're gonna swing our feet forward, shake it out a little bit, shake it out. Okay, and we're gonna stand up again. All right, we're we're going to go ahead, we're going to do neck rotations. Feels good. We don't have to go super fast. Then we're going to change directions. Your neck sounds like a bag of Rice Krispie treats. That's cool. Mine does. One last rotation. Check it out. We're going to take our hands and we're going to do small movements forward, small circles forward. Get bigger. Get bigger. Bigger until you're almost pulling yourself off the ground. Not so quick. Not trying to go. At the bottom, we're going to change directions and go backwards. Big circles. And we're going to get smaller, smaller, smaller. Flat out. Check that out. We're going to take our hands, put them on the lower part of our back. Good to get the joints moving in the hips and the lower back. Change directions. And one more rotation. We're going to take and we're going to balance on our left foot. Bring our right knee up. Bring our hands up. And we're just going to rotate. Rotate the ankles and the hands, or the feet and the hands. If you're having a hard time balancing, find something under you that's static. It won't move. Place that left leg down. Sorry, right leg down. We're going to bring our left leg up. I don't know what's up with my directions today. Bring them down. Bring hands to the side. Bring your arms all the way up, meeting at the top, and hands all the way down into heart center. I'll be here for a moment. Get out. We're going to take our fingertips. I have nubs, but you guys have nails. We're going to just massage gently the tops of our heads if we can. I don't have hair, so it's easier for me. We're just going to come from the very back all the way forward. We're going to take our palms and go to the face and just massage our face. Starting with the forehead, moving to the outside to where the temples are, to the cheek, bones, way down. Give yourself a little bit of love. It's okay to love yourself. All right. We're going to take our hands, bring them together. We're just going to rub our hands together. Create a little bit of heat in the palm of our hand. And bring your right hand over your left and massage the back of your hand. The same thing for the right side. Take that out. We'll make a fist, and we're just going to lightly tap the top of our hands, going all the way up our shoulders. Back down. Flip your hand over to the underside, the underworld. Up. Back down. And to the very bottom where your bone is, all the way up. Armpit. Pick that out. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Up. Down. Flip your hand over. All the way up. Down. The bottom. Or the bottom. Up. Armpit. Pick that up. We're going to make claw pinchers. Mr. Krabs. Tap the crook of our arm. Collarbones. Right in that area. Stuck energy that's in there. Take that out. And then same thing with the left side to the right side. Take that out. Take our left hand, place it on our belly. Right hand is going to interlock with the thumbs. So we're just going to massage our belly. I help move around. Stuff there. Intestines. Energy field. Hands down to the side, all the way back up. Looking up, down into heart center. Down. We're going to lean forward from at the hips. We're going to make fists and we're going to massage the lower back. Causes a lot of tension in the body. Massage up and down that. And then we're going to go to the outside of our hips, all the way down to our calves and on the inside. Back up and then back down to the outside. And then back down one more time. And then we're just going to hang here. We're just going to hang here for a second. Just letting gravity do its thing and pull us forward. There's no need to push ourselves any further. If you can touch the ground, I'm envious. If you can't, welcome. Neither can I. All right, and we're going to come up. And then we're going to transition right to our favorite little exercise. So we're going to bring our hands up, all the way up. And then we're going to set our shoulders back. We're going to get on our tippy toes. And then push out. Push out. Release it. Ah! Loud. Like warrior yell. Like whatever you want to be. Warrior princess. That's cool with me too. All right. So we're going to take a deep breath in. And then we're going to push it out. And we're going to push our hands all the way back. Ah! Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's do it again. All right. Bring it louder this time. We want to scare the people in the next row. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Ah! One more time. All right. Set it back. And ha! All right. Cool. Now it's time to get comfortable. Oh, God. I sat down too fast.
All right. So, yeah, now I guess we can chill. Let's do that. So, let's start out here. Let's start out with the ears. I like doing the ears. So we're going to start here up at the top, both fingers on it, and we're just going to start rubbing them back and forth a little bit, moving down towards your earlobes. We don't get enough touch to our ears, and our ears have a bunch of spots that are connected to other spots on our body, because everything's interconnected. I need to find those seed things. I might have packed them. I hope I didn't. Put in your ear the little pressure points. There's pressure points all inside your ear for different places to push on. And then let's get comfortable. We don't have anything to do. This is how it is. So today, it's all about we're going to go on an adventure, because aren't we all? So I bet you're thinking, when are we going to be able to do this outside? Because we all want to be outside. Maybe we don't. Maybe we like it in the fire hall. But it doesn't really matter where we are. It never really did. But that's going to be nice when it gets to be having the class outside time, when we get to walk around, maybe get barefoot. I don't know if everyone in here gets barefoot or not and walks around in the grass or the dirt or the water or the mud. Whatever it may be, I want you to feel that on your feet, on your toes. Wiggle your toes a little bit. Get them feeling that ground or that water. This is a really nice day. It's a nice day today. You can probably feel the sun coming in from outside. Maybe a ray of sun on you once or twice. And as you feel that warm sun on your face, I want you to take a big deep breath in and hold it. And then slowly let it out through your mouth. Slow as you can. And then you can be wherever you want to be right now. Maybe you like the cold. Maybe you want a frozen ground. Maybe the ground is really squishy. Maybe you're just floating in air. There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. Whatever you're seeing in your mind, you get to use these magical powers. I bet you weren't thinking that you were going to wake up on a Saturday morning and have magical powers. But today you do. Maybe your eyes are open and you can see this with your imagination, with your eyes open. Maybe it's easier to close your eyes. If you end up falling asleep, it's not the end of the world. We'll wake you up. We'll tell you to get out of here in a little while. But there's no need to worry about that, because right now is all about relaxation. There's nothing you need to do right now. Nothing you need to do later matters. Nothing you did yesterday matters. Sometimes it's hard to stay in the present. So easy to fall back into the past. reliving that or worrying about the future. But we're missing out on what is happening now. And I want us all to be a bit more present about what is happening now. Maybe part of your body is feeling a little bit heavy. Maybe part of it feels like you're floating up to the ceiling. And if you float up to the ceiling, that's okay. We can get you back down. There's ladders here. So don't worry about floating away. Just like a balloon, we can get you back down, or else you'll naturally just float right back down to the ground once the helium starts wearing off. Sometimes that helium lasts a long time, and you keep wondering how that balloon is staying up in the air. I don't know if you've ever lost a balloon at your house or maybe at a store, and that balloon gets up to the ceiling. What color is your balloon? It can be any color you want. All the colors of the balloon are up to you. And you can watch it float up and up to the ceiling. Just a balloon going up and up and up. And then that balloon makes it up to the top of the ceiling. I guess it's only the ceiling. There's not a top or bottom to the ceiling. It's just a ceiling. And it's floating there. But it's contained. Otherwise, it would just float away up into the sky. But not today. That balloon is up at the ceiling. Just there. As it starts losing helium, you see it start to collapse in itself a bit. Maybe you see it dropping down a tiny bit from the ceiling, and then maybe dropping a little bit more, and dropping a little bit more, that you can almost jump up and reach that balloon. Maybe it has a string or a ribbon on it hanging from it, and you're so close to being able to touch it. Your fingertips are just barely missing it. But what do you want to pull that balloon back down for? That balloon feels great up there. That balloon got as high as it could. And now it's up there. But eventually everything that inflates also deflates. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it goes down. And it goes up, and it goes down. Deeper and deeper and deeper. And the balloon starts coming down a little more. And you bend your knees, get yourself down as low as you can go to get all the momentum you can, because you're going to jump, and you're going to jump higher than you have ever jumped before. And so we're going to go down and down and down till we're all crouched up. And then, boom, we jump up, our legs become straight, we push up, we lift up off of the ground, reach up with our hand, and we grab that balloon or grab that string, and we pull it on down with us. And we hold that balloon. And we can notice when we touch the balloon, we can move it in a little closer to itself. There's a little less helium in there because it's coming down. And it's in your hand. You can move the balloon around, make it into any shape that you would like. And you can hold that balloon. And as you hold that balloon, you see it getting smaller and smaller and smaller. But that balloon has brought you so much joy and has been so rewarding to be able to jump up and grab it again and have that balloon within your hands once more. And we see a little bit more helium come out of the balloon, slower, lower, lower. But that balloon still has all that energy inside. How much happiness that balloon has caused for everyone that has seen it, everyone that has touched it, everyone that has smelled that smell of whatever balloons smell like to you. You don't need to lick a balloon either. I'm not going to tell you to do that. That's all right. But the balloon gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But its power becomes stronger and stronger and stronger until that balloon gets so tiny. It's just this little ball that's in your hand. And this little ball of balloon is going to make you so happy, so calm, so nice to everyone around you. It's going to make you brave. It's going to make you be able to do anything you want to do. And this is where you get to decide this. We were touching our ears earlier, so I want you to pick which ear you want, your left ear or your right ear. And your earlobe, we're going to put the balloon between our forefinger and our thumb, and we're going to put it up to our earlobe, whichever earlobe you like. And we're going to count to 3 and take a deep breath. And then we're going to push the balloon into our earlobe. So take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, and then push the balloon into your earlobe. And then let go. And now that balloon is in your earlobe. And anytime you want to come back to this feeling of feeling amazing, feeling so good, so happy, so brave, so strong, the best version of you, all you have to do is touch your earlobe and give it a little pinch. And I want to thank everyone that's been here, that's here today. Vanessa for coming back and bringing me some treats that I get to share with everyone. And Sean for doing this class with me. I really like it. And if you guys want, there's going to be all the classes online on YouTube. You can watch them back whenever you want. Do this at home. And there's something for every part of your body. Whatever part of your body feels like it needs it, you can check out the videos or come here and we'll make it so you will feel good and we'll cater it around you. And so, everyone, I want you to take one giant breath in and hold it, and then count back from 7. And when you get to 1, let go and let your breath come out like a little tiny pinhole through your lips, and just slowly breathe it all out.
Now that we're here, we're completely calm, completely connected, not just to ourselves, but to everything around us. Take a moment and realize where you have displaced your energy this week. We may freely give our energy to other people, or just through interactions, we displace our energies. Sometimes we even take energy from other people unknowingly. It's not a bad thing, it's just something that we do. But if we give other people our energy, what is left for ourselves? And if we keep the energy from other people that does not serve us, and it's only harming ourselves. Take a moment. Call your energy back to you. Fill your cup back up. Because you spent all week filling other people's cups, making sure everybody was in the right place at the right time. Making sure that you got to your place of employment on time, picked up the groceries from the store. You spent so much time pouring into other people. Take a moment and reclaim your energy back. And likewise, you may have received energy from somebody through an interaction on social media, or through just passing somebody by, or maybe a disagreement you might have gotten into with a coworker or a spouse over the week. There's some transference of energy. Send that energy back that no longer serves you a purpose. It's not yours to hold on to. Now I want you to give yourself a moment of gratitude. Whether it's your first time here or whether you've been here multiple times and you keep coming back. You took this time for yourself on a Saturday morning where you could have slept in. Trust me, I wanted to sleep in too. You took time for yourself, be with yourself. Took time for yourself to set in your own space. Be grateful for this time that you have. Be grateful that you chose yourself this morning. Show yourself a little gratitude. If you ever feel alone, if you ever feel like you don't have anybody, give yourself a hug. And that sounds funny. I laugh. Don't do it out in public. People think you're crazy. Give yourself a little hug. Science says that when you hug yourself or you receive a hug for at least a minute a day, consecutively, you can release the endorphins that can help change the way that you are operating in your day. So give yourself a little hug. Give yourself gratitude for being here. And as always, I like to say this little phrase before we shut everything down. When I'm of service to you, I'm of service to myself. And when I'm of service to myself, I'm of service to you. Thank you for allowing me to be of service. So we can come back to the room and wiggle your feet, your toes, your fingertips. You can start to relax and come back. Sit up at your own pace.